On your mark, get set. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning, Kevin Durant. You should have left California.
This bronzesexual upset me in having to bring this teenage idiot from Wisconsin into a sports conversation. Are you really surprised the Cowboys are giving up on Ezekiel Elliott?
Whoa. Hell no! Well, no one cares about baseball.
Bitch, are you for real?
Oh, yeah! I hope y'all enjoyed that game in the Mile High City last night. I certainly did. Good morning. Welcome to the wacky Bronzesexual Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Glad to have y'all with us. Oh, I said it wrong. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson, because Cole Johnson is sitting over there to my left, and he's getting a lot of stuff together this morning. How you doing, partner?
Yeah, doing good. How are you?
I'm good, man. The real MVP showed out last night. We'll talk about that later. A certain coach we thought would be fired was fired. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But right now, this is the Whip Around, and it's presented by Fanatics. All right, partner, leading off on the Whip Around, we have what?
All right, so the Yankees pitcher Domingo German. He was ejected after his hand was being checked in the game against the Blue Jays. Now, the Yankees have become steeped in controversy against the Blue Jays, seemingly in Toronto. For the second straight night, this has happened. Now, after three no-hit innings on Tuesday, the Yankees starter was ejected by umpires following inspection of his pitching hand. Now, the plate umpire and crew chief, James Hoy, said that it was his crew that warned German of the excess use of rosin back on April 15th in the game against the Twins. And they felt he was using more rosin. Boy. German, through an interpreter, said that it was because he works the rosin bag between innings in the dugout. Well, at least it's not a pitching clock controversy.
This is going to get ugly.
Yeah, because I think and I think it's going to be one of those where it's like, this is basically the pitcher's going to be like, this is what I do, this is what I use, and this is how I use it. And the and the umpire's going to say, that's a little too much. Yeah, it's
Greg
not going to be
Greg Beekert, anyone?
Yeah. Ooh, man.
Oh, wait,
I don't feel.
Charles Woodson and Greg Beekert, anyone? Anyone?
Yeah, I don't feel for Major Baseball. This is going to be a mess. Adam Silver took to ESPN airwaves last night when he was asked by Sage Steele Jr. Malika Andrews about the John Morant situation, and he said, "What?" What'd I say?
I mean, I find no lie in the description. Mm-hmm. No lie to be found.
Oh, thank
in
you.
your
Thank
words
you,
within that description. No lie to be found at all.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Matter of fact, let me go one step further before you reveal what the puppet Adam Silver said last night.
Okay, good. No problem.
During the Western Conference Finals. Let me
Mm-hmm.
let me find that one button I'm looking for. Dear Malika
You're
Andrews.
fired. Well,
While I'm
unfortunately,
at it,
I think
Dear Sage
you're
Steele.
fired.
That's
Well,
what they need to do. Okay, go on, please.
I think he really wants to do that to her. Uh, but Adam Silver being
You and I
interviewed by.
think too much alike, damn it, and I love
Mhm.
it.
So in the interview with Malik Andrews, the commissioner of the NBA said, "quote I know I've disappointed." Well, no, I'm sorry. He said he basically said, "quote In seeing the video, I was shocked. We talked directly about the consequences first. We were very focused on the misconduct that
Time,
was in front of us at the
time,
time."
time,
For
time. He says, "Hold the phone, stop." Penalty flag on the field. I was shocked.
well,
Go
that's
on.
what he said. That's what he said. He said he
I
was
know
shocked.
that's what he. Go on.
Yeah, he said he was shocked. Anyway, he said that we were very focused on the misconduct that was in front of us at the time. Frankly, most of our conversation was about how incredibly serious the first incident was of waving a firearm on social media. Again, the consequences there, an 8-game suspension, was pretty serious and something that he, at least to me, seemed to take incredibly serious in that time. And we spoke for a long time about not just the consequences that could have had on his career, but the safety issues around it. Ja could have injured, maimed, killed himself, someone else, with an act like that.
Plaxico Burris, anyone?
Close quote. But yes, he went on to say in the interview that he was shocked when he saw the video.
And now a selection from the Wonder Bread Choir entitled "Commissioner Be Lying."
Doggone it, we do think too much alike. Goodness gracious. Commissioner, you couldn't have been shot, man. Come on.
I knew from the moment you read those words.
Mm-hmm. Shot. That fool said shot.
Give me that button. That's some bullshit. And we're off and running already.
He said shut. Okay, I'm sorry. The Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes took place after said interview with Sage Steele Jr., Malika Andrews, and Commissioner Adam Silver. The winners of it being the San Antonio Spurs. So, of course, no event in sports sits at the nexus of karma, luck, and conspiracy quite like the NBA lottery. Because every year we watch the relevant few minutes where NBA Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum reads all the results of a totally random ping pong ball drawing and come away convinced that some greater forces at play got a hand on history. You know, like having teams like the Pistons or the Rockets basically say, we'll do it or we tanked for no reason. I mean, we had a bad season for no reason. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
The look on my face.
Well, that's true.
But I was trying so hard not to laugh at the draft lottery last night.
But I will say this for Mr. Wembanyama. If you had to have a team to be the number one draft pick, the Spurs is probably the best team for you because, well, you are going to be working with a guy who he's done pretty well with big guys. I mean,
Greg Popovich.
Yes. I mean, he coached David Robinson, and he coached in Tim Duncan. He actually made mincemeat out of Diaco Splitter. So, well, Victor, you may enjoy being down at the Riverwalk because you have a coach in Greg Popovich that might actually teach you how to really play the game. I mean, You, sir.
You have a coach that'll actually teach you the blankety. Give me this button. You may have a coach that will actually teach you the fundamentals. Oh, did I say that aloud?
Well, and he will definitely demand those fundamentals to be taught and learned.
Yes.
But yes, congratulations to Victor. I'm glad that you now are a Spur. I know it's not official yet. That will happen sometime in June or early July. But still, I think you're happy with who's the number one draft. Who's going to be drafting number one overall in the NBA draft upcoming this year. He wrote the foot picking ayahuasca singing quarterback Aaron Rodgers all the way to a big old check because he's taking his YouTube show to ESPN and he's leaving $120 million from FanDuel on the table. Yes, a 36-year-old who is the owner, the manipulator, and the operator of the Pat McAfee show. He is joining forces with ESPN.
Pitches wagon to ESPN and gets screwed in the process.
His show will air at noon Eastern on ESPN, ESPN Plus, and on the network's YouTube page starting in September. Now, last month, McAfee tweeted a picture of himself and Disney CEO Bob Iger teasing the move. McAfee was adamant, though, that he and his team would be retaining creative control of the show, even though they realized they will have to slightly ramp down the antics, and of course, you have to tone down the obscenities, almost all of them. But McAfee in the video to talk about the move said, "Quote: We ain't changing." Good Lord, have mercy. Close quote.
I love you, Pat McAfee, but I can no longer watch considering who you hitched your show's wagon to.
We ain't changing? She. No, better yet. We ain't changing. Okay, no, fine, I'll do it. We ain't changing? She. We ain't changing.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh, stop lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me. Yeah.
Look, I like you, Pat. I do. In fact, I think you should have hitched your wagon to WWE more than you should ESPN. Come on, man. Good.
I won't say it this early.
The check must be really good. That's all I have to say.
To leave $120 million on the table from FanDuel to basically change your show all the way up to fit the Disney ears.
Yeah, because a lot of the raw, raunchy language that show has, those Disney ears either would be bleeping half that show, or they would have to tell them, you can't really talk that way. You know how you are, and when you were in WWE, that's how you have to be here.
The fact that he was Raw sold the show. The fact that he told the truth about sports while being raw and raunchy sold the show. And now you walked away from FanDuel. You better have 120 million reasons why.
They were right. They were right. They wrote him a check for 120 million. Man. I'm about to say ESPN must have written him a bigger check because I don't see how.
Let FanDuel pay us $120 million.
And you can still be what you are. Yeah. And you can still be what you are. Oh yeah.
Exactly. Pay me $120 million to be myself. Oh, let me change my sentence. Pay us $120 million to be ourselves and for this show not to change. Watch this.
Oh my goodness. Well,
And they don't get the
congratulations, Pat.
anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
congrats on the deal. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Congrats on the deal.
Yeah. And Pat's a good guy. So yeah, congrats to him.
Pat's a good guy. He is. Pat's a good guy. I hope to meet him one day.
I do too.
If he ever comes back to Indianapolis.
Well, he might. I mean,
And I hate pushing this button, but you know how I feel. And this is nothing. Pat McAfee.
You fool!
that might say it all. For an arena, but the Tempe voters said, no, sir. So the Coyotes conceded defeat after the Tempe voters rejected their proposed $2.1 billion development by a seemingly insurmountable margin after all the early ballots were counted on Tuesday.
For a 15,000 seat arena.
Seat stadium.
As stupid as what
Vegas A's.
Yeah.
Maricopa County election officials said that they counted some almost 30,000 ballots before Election Day. There were not enough same-day ballots left to count the overturn of losing margins. The result, if confirmed, throws doubt over the future of the National Hockey League team, which has staked its future on a new arena and related entertainment residential project on the western fringe of the Tempe Town Lake area, in jeopardy. Local opponents of the plan were thrilled.
Welcome to Quebec.
Yeah, we might have
Quebec.
Yeah, we might have the Quebec Nordiques 2.0 before we know it. All right, and finally, Steve Kerr. After licking his wounds from the elimination from the West Conference Semifinals due to the Lakers, we will talk about them much later in the program. He said about Draymond Green that, well, the team just isn't a contender without him. He went onward to say the following, quote, "There's no hiding from it. The incident with Draymond and Jordan at the beginning of the year played a role, yeah. It's hard for that not to impact the team. But anytime some trust is lost, then it makes the process much more difficult. And there was some trust lost. That's as blunt as I can be. We have to get back to what made us really successful, which is a really trusting environment and a group that relies on one another and makes each other better. Now, if Draymond is not back, we're not a championship contender. We know that. He is that important to winning and to who we are." Close quote. And I will give you the final word on the whip around, sir.
Let's move on.
And that concludes Whip Around because I thought those would be his final words.
Speaking of the Denver Nuggets, there's someone we need to bring in.
That's right. And he's going to join us for the rest of the show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's going to join us for the rest of the show, and I'm going to salute him with this.
EAGLES Eagles.
Cool McCain joins us for the rest of this episode of Snowman in the Morning. We will take a break and be right back right after this.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus. Smarter than energy.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This is a BS3 Network presentation. Politics.
They'll write the law, but they'll enforce it differently. Is that going to apply both ways?
Religion.
God never said that we can't reason together. Matter of fact, he said, let us sit and reason.
That everybody wants and needs somebody.
From a man's perspective.
They say, girls, if I put some polish on that and get him to buy some different clothes, girl, he could be a winner chicken dinner.
Join the thought engineer.
There's nothing wrong with me developing my piece and you developing your piece, but understand the goal is to come together.
And comedian John Yogi.
Negro, I don't need you putting on no chapstick up there in the pulpit. You do that over there in your chair.
Get ready for
Let's Talk Monday.
Live every Monday at 7 p.m. Central. Cause we take this job so serious.
The is that? Sorry, pardon me. My apologies.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. The following is a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe.
Boston.
This has been a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe.
Hey, cool. I know we asked this earlier in the week. If there was a team that made you say that, who's that team?
Come on, I know it.
Do I only get one?
That's the best answer we've gotten all week. Because I already know one of them. I got the button. Let me get.
I was about to say I want to hear the team's name because I know it's going to be said.
Let me get.
Let it rip. Let it rip. Cool.
Go for it. Go for it.
All right. So we'll start in the NFL. Okay.
Yes.
We've got the New England Patriots. So I can get with the F Boston. We've got the Arlington football team.
There we go.
We'll get with that.
Cowboys.
And then we also have the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
You hating the Chiefs?
I'm hating the Chiefs. Piss on the Chiefs and everything about the Chiefs. If you like the Chiefs, piss on you too.
Are you being this way because they handled your team in the second half of the Super Bowl in February? Is that it?
That would definitely be a part of it, yes.
Okay. Doggone, man. Because I was like, I don't see another reason why you'd hate the Chiefs. Beat them, I get it. But hate them? I'm like, wow.
Hating.
And he says the word hating with a big fat smile.
Hating.
Now, we want to move over to the NBA.
Uh-huh.
I'm ready.
Top of the list, the LA Lakers.
The Lakers. I join you on that. Listen.
Matter of fact, triple time.
Now, listen, y'all.
Not triple time.
My mother's first favorite team when I really got into watching basketball, my mother's favorite team was the Showtime Lakers.
I was about to say it must be because she enjoyed Magic Johnson.
And to answer Sick Diggy,
obviously Kareem too.
Yes. Eddie Griffin is on YouTube.
Yes. Eddie Griffin is from Kansas City. Yes,
Kansas City.
He is from Kansas City. Yes,
but
he's a Lakers, and he's a Lakers fan too.
Double piss on you.
We got this up here. The rest of this Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning is brought to you by Cool Breeze Philly Steaks. Chop it up and break bread with your brothers with Cool Breeze Philly Steaks.
Let's go.
I'm Ryan McCoffey, and I approve this message. I love it. I love it. Let's stay in the fanatic feedback zone. Ryan was the first to break this. We talked about it. They're going
And
back.
they've been not caring about hockey there.
They haven't
They've
cared
been
about
not caring
hockey since they moved to Phoenix, Arizona.
And I've said this on your show, Ryan, on No Credentials Acquired. I was like, you had Wayne Gretzky, the guy who has been the face of hockey in the last 40 years, moved to Phoenix on the behest of the NHL to drum up interest in that area, and they still didn't follow it.
And they still didn't do anything.
Right.
Apparently, I missed the memo to wear white today. I don't have the sweatshirt available yet. I'll have that next break.
And I'm actually not wearing white. This is actually gray. But
yeah, I'm wearing a light heatherish gray.
Yeah, light heatherish gray. Oh Lord, have mercy! What happened in Denver?
We'll explain in a minute.
Yes. Yeah.
Apparently, Cole Johnson still has some spice left over from the roasting of James Harden. Victor,
Is it because of my Sage Steele Jr. comment?
Yes.
Oh, and also,
wait, Victor, you ain't seen nothing yet. What Cole does to James Stay Puff Harden is what you do to Tony Romo and Dak Prescott.
Oh, and him? Oh, no. What he does to Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz. No, that's what Cool does to Carson.
Yeah, that's Cool does to Carson Wentz.
No, also, I didn't get to finish my list of.
Oh no, go ahead. Teams you hated and you were in NBA.
NBA. Yeah. So
I'm ready.
We also have. I'm also with Wise, specifically in the F Boston.
Oh, so you don't no love for the Celtics? Okay.
No love for the Celtics. All right, and also F the Philadelphia 76ers.
And speaking of effing the 76ers, they said, forget Doc Rivers, you gots to go.
No, you didn't do it right.
Okay.
Dear Doc Rivers.
You're fired. Okay, yes, that's what they did. Because right after we wrapped up yesterday's show, the 76ers decided to give him his walking papers. Now, he's only been there for 3 years, and he took the team to, let me see, the conference semifinals last year, the conference semifinals the year before, and the conference semifinals this year.
Check.
And they got eliminated in that round all 3 years. And they brought him on board to take the process crew past the conference semifinals round. But the crew with Joel Embiid, firstly with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, now Joel Embiid and James Harden, can't get the job done. I do find it interesting. Go ahead.
I was going to say, and lastly, F the Memphis Grizzlies.
And now I do find it funny, though, that our colleague, Mr. McCain, who loves the Eagles, can't stand the 76ers.
No, because the logo behind him tells the story.
I get the team he loves, but the Nuggets don't really have a rivalry with the Sixers.
But see, the real MVP showed up and showed out last night. More on that later.
So here's my
okay.
Same fan base that I love for the Eagles. I hate for the 76ers. You whine and cried and bead. You went and got James Harden.
Like a bunch of BS. No, I'm sorry. Sorry.
You went and got
I can't go too short on y'all.
Right.
Helping you manufacture hype to get an MVP. You get an MVP that you did not deserve, and you go out there and you choke like you always do in the second round of the playoffs.
Oh my gosh! Yes, 4 times in the last 5 years.
Gotten past that point, and I do have to correct everybody on one thing. Everyone roasts Joel Embiid, and I don't like the team. I don't too much care for Joel Embiid. I respect this game, but I don't too much care for because it's a crybaby. But he's not the only MVP that didn't make it to the conference finals, because the last year when Nikola Jokic won, we were outed in the first round.
Exactly.
So we have to change the narrative to tell the truth. But he was the only one that had his full slate of players that did nothing. And speaking of MVP, you're the MVP, but when you lose, you choke in game 7, but you run around talking about the rest of the team. You play better.
Oh, I'm
you
so
should
glad you
never.
mentioned
You
that.
might would have won.
Pull
I'm
the
so
trigger.
glad you mentioned
Pull the
that.
trigger, Cole.
I'm so glad
Pull
you
the
mentioned
trigger.
that.
Pull the trigger.
Quote, we can't win. I can't win by myself. I mean, me and James can't do it all. We need the whole team to win. Close quote.
First, before you push the button, a selection from the Wonder Bread Choir
That's where I was going to
entitled
go.
Negro Be Lying.
Thank you for saying that, cool, because I found that to be hilarious. I'm like, dude, you boogied on this same team on that same court in game 5. And it was a virtuoso performance by you with a little bit of assistance everywhere else. But then your big self, you come a small and mini me in game 7, and you having the nerve to opine that you and the other superstar on your team can't do it all. Get out of here, man. And you just saw one who actually did do it all, put 51 on you. Are you kidding me? Please.
Embiid, shut the f up and get the f out of here with that. Okay.
Oh, and now you had your MVP. So congratulations. You can go home and hug that because that's the only award you're going to win because you're soft.
Say it right.
Oh, no. He did not say
it right.
Soft. He did not
say it right.
You're soft.
Not saying Embiid.
You're soft.
He did not say Joel Embiid is
Dwight.
soft. Oh,
You're softer than Dwight
You're
Howard.
soft in here where it matters in your heart. He ain't got no heart.
You
You don't
ain't
go
got
out
no
there and
nuts
lose
either.
like that 3-2, and you go out there and lose back-to-back games where you shrink away. Nah.
Joel
I don't want to hear
Embiid.
no more 76ers fans talk about Joel Embiid and the process of how good they are because you couldn't get it done with all these opportunities. What you want to do? You want to go? He might as well go do a LeBron and go. Or no, matter of fact, he can't even do a LeBron. He need to go.
No, he can't do it with LeBron anymore.
He needs to do a Kevin Durant and go join Golden State. That's probably the only way that you'll win.
Sick. Ooh, sick niggas foul. And I love it.
First of all, improve grammar, Joel. It's James and I. Bushmouth would be adamant about getting top billing. Yes.
Bushmouth.
Oh, and I know y'all had some comments for James Harden, but I just wanted to add since I wasn't on yesterday, James Harden.
Just a minute. Just a minute.
Go ahead, sir.
Wait. Let's
What's
do
up?
this
What's
right. Let's give him the camera. Go for it.
Good.
James Harden, I have said for years, I have said on this show and every other show, you're softer than a baby's bottom cotton nail wet wipes. Okay? You have no integrity when it comes to winning at times when you're supposed to win. Oh, yeah, you can win in game 1 when Embiid's not playing. Oh, yeah, you can put up great numbers in game 2, but when the defenses start adjusting, when people start saying, you know what, all he want to do is that weak step back and draw fouls. Don't get up on him so he can't draw the foul and make him actually make the shots. More times than often, you do not make those shots. You do not have the consistency either. You and Joel Embiid are a perfect match. 2 marshmallows. All you need is graham crackers.
Ooh.
And some Hershey's, and we can make s'mores.
Damn.
That's how soft y'all are. I'm sick of Philadelphia 76ers fans whining and complaining. I'm sick of them talking about all this, all that. Every year is their year. You're like Dallas Cowboys fans. It's never going to be your year because just like Dallas Cowboys, your stars can't get it done. Admit the truth and move on. The process has failed. Unless you surround Joel Embiid with men that are going to be the tough guys, the guys who are going to get it done in the clutch, the guys who are going to play defense, the guys who want to win games and don't care if they get the recognition or not, he's never going to win. He doesn't have the heart. You see it year after year, but still you overlook it. He's got his MVP, so you can stop crying about that. What else is he going to get? Defensive player of the year? He doesn't play enough defense for that. Offensive player of the year, he may get that award because he does love to score. But what else does he do? He out there getting manhandled by dudes my size. I'm 6'1". He out there getting manhandled by dudes my size in game 5 and game 6 and 7. But that's y'all dude is gonna take y'all somewhere? Come on, man. Stop the cap.
The preceding roasting was brought to you by Cool McCain of Eagles Elite Podcast and the Play Callers Production Company. Goodness gracious. Woo!
Can we get the praise dance, please? For that
yes.
For that roasting, can we get the
you
praise
definitely
dance?
get the definitely get the praise dance.
A break, and when we come back, I have a few words about the Sixers, Joel Embiid, and Glenn Doc Rivers, along with Cool McCain from the Elite Eagles podcast, and along with that man they call Gold Sports with a Z. I am the CEO. I am the Snowman, and we are back in the flash.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
That's why we here on this platform.
Marriage, a loving splendor, a daily grind. Such is the case when Damien and Jamie get together and chop it up, for marriage is real.
Let's just lay it all out here. Let's just be real with it.
Join this wonderful couple who keeps it real and always in love. BS3 Network proudly presents Marriage is Real, where love is the only thing that matters. Live every Tuesday at 8:30 Central. Oh, and Jamie has something to say.
Deuces and trays.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the High Five Strangers guy. Game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
The original Think Drink is back. Level up with proven ingredients formulated to crush your competition. No gimmicks, no jitters, no messing around. Just high-potency results that keep you moving day or night. There's a new nerd in town, and we came to play. Nerd Focus, smarter than energy.
Cause we take this job so serious. I'm sorry, I did that all wrong. I did that all wrong. My bad.
Do it right, will you?
Oh, God. Brother guest, I'm so glad, Ryan, that you here on Coffee with McCarthy. I love you.
Oh, Lord, you beat me to it. What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
Yes, that actually happened live on the air with that man they call Cole Sports and the man in charge of the Elite Eagles podcast. I am the Snowman, and this afternoon it's the first 2-hour Bryant Snow show with Mike DeBay joining me, talking all things NFL. Mr. Johnson, I know I've said this to you off the air, but now I will say it on the air. You ain't got no damn sense.
What? All I was doing was channel brother love for brother gay. Yes, that's all I was doing.
I will repeat my sentence with all the love in my heart. You ain't got no damn sense. And you know, 47 after the first hour, Cool McCain has joined us and will join us for the duration. And let me say to you, Mr. McCain, fabulous job as always on the Elite Eagles podcast and the Play Caller Sports Network. Love tuning in. We'll have to. 2 years ago we collabed and I was on the Play Caller Sports Network. We'll have to do that again. And December 3rd, I'm doing a live stream and you're joining me, and I ain't taking no for an answer.
It must be when the Cowboys are playing the Eagles.
Oh, hell no. That's when the 49ers go visit the NFC champions.
Oh, so the 49ers visit the Eagles. Okay.
Yeah, that's when the 49ers visit the NFC champions. And I think my wife's going to buy me an Eagles shirt. So I'll have to have one side be San Francisco and one side be Philadelphia, because she knows the Eagles are now my other adopted NFC team. Now, with all that being said, and while we drive toward the top of the hour, Glenn Doc Rivers, have a seat.
Oh, right this way, sir. It's a wonderful place. You'll love to sit down. It has all the amenities of heat, of sweltering conditions. Oh yeah, you'll love it. In fact, your clothes might burn too. Yeah, be careful about that.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Now give me this camera.
Oh, good Lord, man. Just give me this camera crap.
Shut up. Shut up. I'll pick on you in a minute. Doc Rivers, I have never seen a coach get more mileage out of one damn championship and 2 trips to the NBA Finals like I've seen with you. Because it seems like after 2010, each team that you coached have gotten progressively worse. Your principles about defense are there in game 1 of the season, but I'd say by game 50 and definitely by game 82, they're gone. Just like your team has left you in the lurch. And you tend to leave them in the lurch and run them over at the same time. Ben Simmons, anyone? You've lost teams that don't agree with your old school style. Now, I have nothing against you preaching defense. Kevin McHale, hello. All right. You played in the 80s and 90s when defense was a thing.
Yeah.
All right. Let me say that for all of us in the cheap seats at the Mecca in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You played in an era where defense was a thing. You understand me? And you tried to preach that and impress that upon players that did not want to listen. It cost you your job in Boston, unfortunately, especially after the big 3 went bye-bye. And it cost you your job in Los Angeles because the Clippers wanted to be Lob City and not play any defense against said Houston Rockets. Yeah, Mike D'Antoni preached defense for all of 1, 2, 3 games in his Houston Rockets career. That would happen to be games 5, 6, and 7 in his series against you. We all know what happened after that. And now, Doc Rivers, you join the long list of coaches that tried to preach old school in the new school, and it didn't work. And as much as I hate to say it, Steve Kerr, watch your ass. Back to business with Doc Rivers. You tried to take over the process that Daryl Morey started. Yeah, Daryl Morey had an influence in Philadelphia when he was in Houston. Look at the teams. You tried to take over a process that was preceded by Brett Brown and like 6 other coaches. But the one aspect, and Cool McCain expertly brought it up this morning, the one aspect that tried to be impressed upon y'all was defense. Unfortunately, your teams didn't listen. Blake Griffin, hello. DeAndre Jordan, hello. Y'all especially didn't listen in the postseason. My partner Cole Johnson can attest to that. Craig Ackerman had some great calls in games 6 and 7 in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
But frankly, Doc Rivers, let me have this button over here. Frankly, Doc Rivers, since 2010, the teams you coached haven't done a damn thing. And it's unfortunate to have your legacy from 2008 tarnished, blown to bits, buried by this modern NBA that you can't adapt to, and it's not entirely your fault. So let me retract my previous statement that you can't adapt to. You tried to adapt to it. It's just that you lost the locker room in the process. Philadelphia, hello. Tell me why, Doc Rivers, if you preach defense, that you allowed that you scored 119 points to begin the series, you allowed 112 to end the series. Tell me why, Doc Rivers, you've lost a grand total, and I can't believe this number when it was brought to me, but I dug deep into my research last night while looking up everything and while doing my website. You lost 10 times. 10 of them. You lost 10 times in an all-important series needing
Game 7.
Thank you, Cole, for that button.
No problem.
Let me say that again. Okay, and these are, and I'm warming up for the second hour because I got a whole lot of stuff to say in the second hour.
Damn.
You, Doc Rivers, love you dearly. You're from my hometown of Chicago.
Damn.
But you lost 10 times. Damn. Not 8, not 9, for those of you that are fans of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 10 times. Damn. You lost in a
Game 7.
Let me repeat that one more time, and I love doing it. You, Doc Rivers, lost 10 times. 10 in a
Game 7.
You know what you should have done to get the players to listen? You should have told them this.
You know your damn role and shut your damn mouth.
Instead, when you tried to tell them that, they responded with,
Bitch, are you for real?
More to the point, Ben Simmons, while you had him, responded with,
Bitch, please.
and you thought you could mold Ben Simmons? Are you sick? Are you stupid?
Mold
No,
Ben
my
Simmons.
response, you thought you could mold.
You for real?
I'm sorry. Push that. Kawhi?
Mold Ben Simmons.
Mold Ben Simmons.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Mold Ben Simmons.
Bitch, are you for real?
God, I love that 20-second scene. Anyway. I hate you, Cole, for introducing it to me, but I love you for introducing it to me at the same time because it applies in so many areas of sports.
He made me do it.
The Arlington football team in January of this year in Santa Clara. More on that later.
Oh, gosh.
Mold Ben Simmons.
Mold Ben. Man, can I tag in? Just for a minute. I'll give you right back to you. I just want to do just 2 quick stomps and then it's back to you.
All right.
Doc Rivers, you were part of the organization and you were supposed to be a voice in the organization that let Jimmy Butler go and kept Ben Simmons and your boy Tobias Harris. That's who you picked over Jimmy Buckets. That's another reason why you no longer have a job. And credit to me, to the Philadelphia Sixers organization, because you should have been fired after last season. You got a grace year from the organization. You should have been fired after last season.
I'm surprised he wasn't fired after the year before.
You should have been fired after 2021.
I'm surprised he wasn't fired after the year before. Yeah.
You should have been fired. Ben Simmons should have cost you your job in 2021. Where's that?
But you,
when Ben Simmons was too chicken to post up Trey Young.
But you were correct, Cole. He did get a grace year.
He got 2 grace years.
Well, they basically, I'm saying this year was his grace year. They basically just said, okay, we're trading Ben Simmons. We're full of drama. This is the whole year is a mulligan.
No, Victor, I will not. Because everything I'm saying about Doc Rivers is true about the Arlington football team.
Hello. Is it D you're looking for?
I was just waiting, Cole. I was waiting.
And now, okay, this is where I get even with Cole and use his elements against him. Who actually believed that the Sixers were actually worth something the past 2 years? Who actually believes that Doc Rivers was worth something after 2010? Who actually believes the Dallas Cowboys are going to win 10 games this year? I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. No, it wasn't.
Victor, this
for you.
Victor, this is also for you. You introducing the Cowboys in a 76ers take takes a huge, colossal, big time.
Let me try.
But I love you for it, though.
I love you, Victor. Victor's my homie from my hometown, and he picks on me just as I pick on him, just as the guys pick on me here.
Oh no! Okay. Whatever, do you? Oh, he's a Jordan.
I'll answer that question. I'll answer that question second hour, and Victor knows where I'm gonna go, and I'm being very playful, when I do.
Oh gosh! So
anyway,
oh my!
I know I love it. I love it. This is why, and
y'all
Victor explained to me, this is why this show is unique because of the interaction. I got a question, Philadelphia.
Serious as can.
You believe? Thank you.
Oh, so sorry, my bad.
We need that beat in the background when we actually say that. Okay.
Sorry.
This musical break is brought. No, I'm sorry. It's all right. Philadelphia 76ers playing defense when it counts.
Why the
you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my gosh, stop f***ing lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much.
Sing it then, Negro.
Making it hard for me.
You know what Doc Rivers should have told his team when they tried to question his philosophy?
I don't remember asking you a thing.
But instead, who actually believed Doc Rivers actually had control of that team? Who actually believes that Pennywise the clown, the dancing clown, has control of the Cowboys? I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Why did I really started something today?
Why did I create this? Why did I create that nobody bit? Oh my!
Because I said something that warranted it, and you couldn't help it. Because you're a fabulous executive producer, and you couldn't help it.
Oh my gosh!
Good morning to Bucket 88 and to David 3000 joining us in this
Information Man.
You know,
Information Man Show. What's up, brother?
Information Man Show. Good morning to you, Doc Rivers. You actually thought James Harden could save you? You fool! And now a selection from the Wonder Bread Choir entitled "The 76ers Are as Soft as Charlotte." You fool!
The following is a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe.
Boston.
This has been a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe.
You know how hard it is to keep a straight face when I play that ad. Let me close this up so we can go to hour 2 so I can really roast some people. But first, a selection from the Wonder Bread Choir entitled "Doc Rivers, You Fool." And a backup selection from the Wonder Bread Choir entitled "Dak Ain't It." Why are you looking at me like that, Cole?
And now another selection of the Wonder Bread Choir entitled "Snowman Just Spraying Around Everywhere."
Backup selection from the Wonder Bread Choir entitled "Dak Ain't It." I'm sorry, I did that wrong.
We're 4 months away from the Cowboys setting foot on the field for real, and you capping on them now. Oh my gosh!
And they already
they're going to go 3-14, and they're going to get blown out by my beloved Philadelphia Eagles twice, and then in week 5 they're going to come to San Francisco and we're going to kick him in the nuts. I'm sorry. Let me get that out.
Oh, Lord.
I did I say Dak? I meant Doc. Doc Rivers, you fool.
This ain't Dak, you meant Doc.
I was actually waiting for you to push this.
Why the f you lying? Why you always lying?
No. Applied just a little bit better.
Yeah, well, they both apply, but yeah. Now,
oh Lord,
who actually believes Doc Rivers is going to get another coaching job again? Who actually believes the Philadelphia 76ers are actually going to play defense under Doc Rivers? Who actually believed Blake Griffin was worth the damn under Doc Rivers? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. Yeah, I should have. Doc Rivers, when you hitched your wagon to Philadelphia, when you hitched your wagon to a false MVP in Joel Embiid, they believe that you screwed them, but in essence, you screwed yourself. And that's why they told you.
You're fired!
Now we got more business. Get the hell out of my seat.
Hour number 2 begins right now.
Time for hour 2 of this spectacular. Ryan McCoffey now joins us this morning.
That's what you need to do to beat Josh Allen. You need to make him uncomfortable.
Hour 2, time for some Spivey notes. And here's Jay.
Well, I know he's only in his 3rd year, but they're just wasting Justin Herbert.
Hour 2,
the hardest working content creator I know, the playmaker.
Hey, LeBron James, the greatest scorer of all time. Hey.
Hour 2,
the one, the only Christopher Dietz.
They rewarded Ohio State for not playing, and they punished USC for playing.
Hour 2, Sam Shady.
Oh, man. It's been a roller coaster ride if you were a Philadelphia Stars fan.
Hour 2, that's Big Ben, the man in charge of the BS3 network.
And if I see Kurt 2 Chainz Cousins out.
Hour 2, Chris Bay's joining us.
Oh my God! Oh, this game! Oh, way to go, Sammy!
Hour 2, YSL.
Oh man, I thought I missed it.
What in the all types of blue hell?
Time for hour 2 of this spectacular, and it starts right now.
Did somebody say fireworks? Yes, you are now in tune to the second hour of the Wednesday edition of Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. And for those who are unaware, and for those who even are, you pretty much know that every Wednesday, second hour, it is all about this man.
Yes, LeBron, it is you. It has always been you. It always will be you. For the... Wait,
before we get to that, can I just say one more thing about the Sixers and Cole? I'm gonna go ahead and cue you up. You're gonna be ready for this. You're gonna know what I want when you hear this.
All right.
Joel Embiid and James Harden disappeared.
Well, yeah.
And Joel Embiid and James Harden are scared to play in.
Oh, they are.
Game 7.
Do that again.
James Harden and Joel Embiid are scared to play in.
Game 7.
Oh my goodness. The toys I create. Oh man.
And you ain't done creating them. I already know you.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes. You are now in tune into the part of the show where every week, second hour on Wednesdays, we talk about number 6 of the Lakers and his obsessive fan base called Bronzesexuals. Because we have many conversations with them during the course of a given week.
Yeah, we do. And all I have to say unto you, my brother, push the button.
I'm sorry about that.
Oops.
Bronzesexuals, take a sip.
This Bronzesexual confession is brought to you by Bron Joy Juice. Bron Joy Juice, the ultimate joy juice of Bronzesexuals worldwide. Made with 100% organic seal milk.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzesexual Confessions.
Show these ignorant before I begin.
Yes.
I'll also extend this to our guest too. All right, sir. You want any part of this, sir?
Say yes.
Of course.
Say yes.
Of course.
Good.
All right. Well then, I will cede it to you, one Mr. Snow.
Mm-hmm.
Give these Bronzesexuals all that work and go!
Okay. Thank you for that.
Oh, no problem. I'm sorry, sir.
That's a perfect beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Bronsexuals, half of y'all come out of the shadow room and you don't know how to shut up.
He actually began with a shot. You ain't lying, but you began with a shot, though.
Half of y'all come out of the shadow realm and... Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Half of y'all come out of the shadow realm and don't know how to shut the bloody up. You really don't. Don't be trolling. Hog TV, I have not yet begun to troll.
Oh, Lord. Use a troll. Troll! Use a troll.
Troll!
Use a troll. He said that use a troll.
Okay. Let's see. How do I begin this? For all these bronsexuals that love to come after me saying I don't know basketball, I respond in kind very, very eloquently. LeBron and all that he stands for in the game of basketball, because he's full of shit, and so is his management team. Fools. Now that I got my opening statement out of the way, dear LeBron,
you're fired.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too quick.
Oh, Lord. Why he's fired.
Hey, you put the button in there, okay?
Goodness gracious.
You put the button in there. And bronsexuals, I say this.
Moan him! And then that's my fault, too. Goodness gracious. Okay.
This one's especially your fault. Hey, bronsexuals, this is what I think about you.
Trays, 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 trays.
You most certainly are.
Trays, trays,
yeah, yeah.
The following is a public service announcement from the Snow family. LeBron. This has been a public service announcement from the Snow family.
Oh my!
Let me tell you why I created this. First of all, Wise El Jefe started it. Cole visualized it. And I know he'll visualize this one. After the Lakers, and I capitalized that word, eliminated the Warriors Friday night.
Okay.
Where is it? I had a conversation with a few bronsexuals, which didn't last long because I was trying to sleep.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so what did these conversations unearth?
One of them actually simply said,
quote,
"See, the Warriors can't beat LeBron."
Close quote. No. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. It is
time for hour 2 of this.
It is quote. You see, Stephen Curry needs Kevin Durant's help to beat LeBron James. I mean, he can't do it. And this is proof that all those championships he won against LeBron, they were all frauds because Curry needed help. Close quote.
And now a selection from the Wonderberg Choir.
Before you do that.
You got more?
Yeah, well, this little cap at the end.
Go.
They're forgetting the fact that Curry beat LeBron without Durant before he joined the team, and Curry got a ring after Durant left the team. Explain that. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Now a selection from the Wonderberg Choir entitled "Bronsexuals Be Lying." You seem to forget that in 2015 we clinched on the road in LeBron's house
Whose house?
Steph's house.
Say what?
Steph's house. And
whose house? Say what?
In
Steph's house.
Thank you.
Steph. 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 Get on the court and shoot the three. I'm sorry, my bad.
Matter of fact, on 3 occasions, Steph told LeBron,
and take this.
Hey!
I'm not hitting it.
This coffee with McCarthy is sponsored by Steph Curry Cognac. One, and it's lights out. So, that ends that part of the conversation with Bronsexuals.
Dummies.
And yet, more of them showed up.
Of course, there's more because they were celebrating hard, like they were getting married, and it was their it was their night of conception afterwards of consummating the marriage, because that weekend they were talking mad noise.
Yeah, their usual sucking of LeBron's. I said, why are y'all celebrating a man that has yet to win his 5th championship when I know somebody that's won 6 of them without a loss in the World Championship Series? I kind of kicked the Hornets nest when I said that.
Of course you did. Because then you kept seeing things such as, I don't know, quote, LeBron has scored more points than Jordan, close quote. Things such as, quote, LeBron has won more playoff series than Jordan, close quote. And things such as, quote, LeBron has won in many different spots, but it took Scottie Pippen for Jordan to win all of his rings, close quote.
Now I'll let loose. That last one, the dumb that said that to me does not know basketball. Let me pluralize that. The dumb who said that to me don't know basketball, period. Because I had that same dumb say to me, name something that Jordan has done that LeBron hasn't done, and you can't use the ring arguments. I said, that's easy.
Too easy.
He said, all right. He said, all right, what you got? What you got? What you got? MJ led the league in scoring and steals. Not once. Not twice.
Not once, twice.
3
times a champion.
And that Bronsexual came back to me while I was out with the wife, mind you. Disturbed my peace and said, you can't prove that he led the league in steals, idiot.
He's won.
My wife was driving. I swear to y'all, my wife was driving.
The steals champion.
When that statement came in from a stupid Bronsexual, and I'm not even close to the button. I'm not even close to the button.
Yes, he's won.
Came in, my wife pulled over.
3 times a steals champion.
Shut up.
And we love you.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Ooh.
Yes.
We love you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
If you weren't one of my best friends, I'd suck you right in the mouth. But I can't. And when my wife saw this statement,
okay,
she looked at me, looked at this stupid Bronsexual.
Looked at the stupid Bronsexual.
looked at this stupid bronsexual and his statement. Now, my wife doesn't like basketball anymore.
Yeah,
Love you, Reggie
since
Miller.
Reggie Miller's gone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She looked at that statement and she's like, "You can't prove that he led the league in steals." And my wife looked at me with an evil smile. She pulled the car over and said, "Get him."
Oh no. Not get him.
I type back to this fool 1988, 1991, and 1993. Give me that button. Ain't heard from that since. So we continue on.
Okay.
Thinking everything was peaceful, thinking everything. Okay, we're going to have fun. 80 degrees. Wife and I are out driving. Let's have some fun, right? Love you for your timing.
Thank you.
Then another stupid bronsexual came up.
Oh, goodness gracious. I got it. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, another conversation with a bronsexual. They seem to happen a lot.
Mm-hmm. Especially
in
now.
Season, on season, off season, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And I fucking hate you for this background music, but it's necessary. I fucking hate you for this background music, but it's necessary. Victor chimes in like you didn't know it was a hornet's nest when you kicked it. Well,
exactly, Victor.
Well, I didn't. I thought it was a football, so where's the button? So I kicked the mother as far as I could.
Playmaker Cole of that darn ab singing. Not ad-libbing.
Not ad-libbing, ab singing. Okay. Me and Hawk TV went back and forth last week. We're probably going to do it again this week and every Wednesday. But Hawk TV, you actually have. I love it.
It's a Victor go to spoils type of thing. Yeah.
Yep. And Tom O'Boyle, I wish he would have after 2010.
Sure.
Yeah, I know. And he ain't gonna retire until Bronny comes in the league and shows how much he sucks at basketball too.
Tom, I'm 100% with you, bro.
Same. We all are. We all are.
Now you're talking about his kids.
Oh, this
you should have heard me.
Snowman went in on Bronny last Monday. I'm like,
and
that's his son.
No, I heard it later. That's what making me laugh now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I've had.
no, Victor. 50 said, Snowman. You my brother and all, but dude, come on.
Why the you lying? Why you always lying?
I'll talk to Victor later. Anyway. You a damn nut for this music, Chris. Even though it applies, even though it fits.
Yes, it does.
It fits, it applies, but you a damn nut for this. Okay. All right, let me get back on track. Pass the torch like so many other. You know what, Tom? You know this to be true. Y'all know this to be true. Bronsexuals know this to be true, but just like a jealous lover, they want to.
He don't want to. That's the thing. He doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to.
You, Tom, you're correct. He doesn't want to.
That is the bull's eye of all bull's eyes. That's the bull's eye where someone else hit the bull's eye, and you hit the to go between there.
That's a Popeye cartoon where he hits a bullseye and then Popeye splits that arrow with a couple of bullseyes of his own.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Go back to that other music bed. I may need it. Go back to that other one.
Okay.
Go back to that other one. That other one fit better.
Okay.
listen, bronzesexuals, and I want y'all to listen good, okay? And I got asked, how many games of Bronny's did you watch? All of them. I hurt my eyes and my glasses and burned my wife's ears with every criticism I can think of from start to finish. I mentioned a name last week by the name of Quentin Richardson, who played a more fundamentally sound game than Bronny does. Bronny's just like his dad. Travels every time he comes down the lane because he's too chicken to take contact. At least I will say that Bronny is kind of sort of learning how to hit free throws at a better clip than his father. And I capitalize the word kind of sort of because he's not at USC yet. And he's only going to play 1 year at USC, and he's going to try to walk his into the I did that wrong. He's going to try to walk his into the NBA after 1 year at USC. And DJ Rodman's going to sock him in the chest about 500 times. But I digress. These bronzesexuals are jealous lovers, and LeBron is that lover because Bron doesn't want to pass the torch, and bronzesexuals don't want to fucking let go.
Fellas, there's a jealous baller in our town. Oh, baby.
You are a fucking nut.
I'm all for it.
Ready? And pull. Trash. Thank you, cool. Thank you, cool.
No problem.
Thank you, cool. I'll repeat it. But Cole Johnson, you are a fucking nut.
I mean,
see, the only other group. What'd you say, Cool? What'd you say?
That doesn't have to be wrong for me to be for it. You
No,
know?
no. See, there's holding on past your prime, which ended for LeBron in 2011, and then holding on stupidly because you think someone's better than you. Well, yeah, his name is Steph Curry.
Said I'm holding on. You know it's hard to
do him.
And that's no lie.
Shoot him.
Holding on. It's pretty hard to do when the game is gone.
Now this
moment of bronze sexual stupidity is brought to you by Hooked on Bronix. When you start talking like an idiotic bronze sexual, Hooked on Bronix can set you right. Call 1-800-YOKAY. Real LJPM. Now approve all this.
See that pause before he says the final two words. And okay. Okay. More, and then this
more
happened again.
Another conversation with these fools. Okay.
So I hopped in a group on Facebook and said Michael Jordan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar are the two best players of all time, and I walked away.
Okay. Where's the lie?
Look in my eyes and ask me that question again, and think the way bronzesexuals think, which you do because you created this damn segment.
I'm like, where's the lie? I'm like Jack Nicholson and A Few Good Men.
Can't handle the truth.
Well, we know they can, just like Cowboy fans can't either. So.
Oh no! You gonna have Vic Allah hate you so much now?
He's hated me for 23 years when I've talked about the Cowboys, but
just arbitrarily cap it on the Cowboys.
Victor, with everything I said about the Cowboys, find the lie. And you need to quit doing the same. And you need to quit doing the same thing.
That was one of the reasons why I picked the guy, because he does look somewhat like Rick Fox, man.
Listen, I actually had a bronsexual say to me that LeBron, oh God, I'm cussing like a sailor, is going to go down as
He's gonna go down as
Cole.
Yes.
Get ready to take the camera.
Okay.
And you'll have the camera for 30 seconds when I say this bronsexual said to me that LeBron will go down as one of the greatest Lakers ever.
You gotta be absolutely son.
I'm ready.
Son.
I'm ready.
You got Kobe Bryant, you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you got Magic Johnson, each won 5 rings with the team. And they are not as great as LeBron. You have even Shaquille O'Neal who won 3 rings with him. And he gets surpassed by him. You have Jerry West, the greatest executive in all of the NBA, who went to 9 finals as a player and went to 9 more as an executive. And you mean to tell me all of them are superseded by LeBron James being a Laker, and he's only played for the team for 5 years. Get out of my face with that crap. Goodness gracious.
Thank you.
Hey, Vicala has a suggestion for you, Snowman.
I don't. They find me.
I don't go on sites of transsexuals. They're nothing but trouble.
I know. You do that with the Cowboys. Anyway.
Oh,
and I'm kidding as I say that. I'm kidding as I say that. He doesn't. I'm kidding as I say that.
As Playmaker says, stop talking about the darn Cowboys. We don't care.
But I didn't say Matthew Stafford.
Oh, now he goes on the Rams. Oh, Lord.
That's the only time I'll do that to Playmaker. I'll pick on Victor all day long. Anyway, let's getting back to it.
Yes.
I've had so many ridiculous statements said to me, Cole to him, Cool to him, Victor
the
to
greatest
him.
Laker of all time.
About Le Fraud.
LeBron will go down as the greatest Laker of all time.
Would you like to hear one that I woke up to this morning from one of those bronsexuals?
Please, sir.
Go.
Okay, so you woke up to quote.
Yep, hold on 1 second. Just got to pull it back up.
Here it comes.
Actually, let's do it this way because it froze on me when I pulled it up, y'all. So give me 1 minute because I want to make sure I quote it word for word. Make sure that it's
no problem.
All right, here we go.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
Go.
So, quote.
Mm-hmm.
Still sticking to like.
Do it right. Do it right. Do it right.
Okay.
Where is it? I'll do it.
Okay.
Quote.
Still sticking to the Lakers in 6. The only reason the Lakers lost was because Denver put magnets on the ball and rim. So whenever they shot, the rims would pull the ball towards it, but they would turn the magnets off when the Lakers had the ball, and they had to work harder for their shots. So hopefully the league won't let them do that again for the upcoming games.
Close quote. We end this segment now. No. I'm sorry. That take deserves another. To be kidding me. After they were saying to Warriors fans, stop complaining and griping about referees, now they're going to gripe about them? How hypocritical, but how bronsexual. Goodness gracious.
I close with this. Yes, LeBron, it is you. It always has been you. It always will be you.
How
your career is a failure. You suck as a basketball player. You suck sometimes as a humanitarian. 2016.
Wow.
Low. And for all these bronsexuals who say, well, Well, Bronny's kids are going to play in the NBA. They won't last 3 years. They're going to be well off anyway because of LeBron and his traveling ass.
They're gonna be well off because of NIL money.
Well, that's true.
Let me say what I said at the top. Let me say what I said at the top of this a half hour ago. LeBron as a basketball player. Him.
He said that Monday too.
Cole,
The raw
give me the PSA intro, please. Wait, what? What'd you say, Cole?
I said the raw hatred.
Cole, give me the PSA.
Following is a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe.
Boston.
This has been a public service announcement from Wise El Jefe.
This is my PSA. LeBron. And all he stands for as a basketball player. LeBron sucks. Bronny sucks. Bryce is going to be worse. You. Dear LeBron James, as a humanitarian, you're cool. As a basketball player, you. Dear Bronsexuals, you too. Wow. For y'all have ruined fandom just like LeBron has ruined the NBA for 20 years. You, and I repeat, you. Now get the out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
And before you conclude, Bronsexuals, you are worse than the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
No, you worse than the Dallas Cowboys. Now get the out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
You at least want to see the Cowboys cheerleaders. I don't know about the team.
Yes.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out.
Hold up. Dear Bronsexuals, you. Dear Facebook for allowing Bronsexuals on. You. Dear ESPN for putting Braun. Dear ESPN for putting Braun on in 2003. You, and you.
Allowing them to
finally,
get on the platform.
Dear LeBron James, you for ruining the NBA. Now get the out of my face, you thirsty hooker whores.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises.
Hold up. In case you don't know, you, LeBron James, you, and I repeat, you. And let me clarify, you, LeBron, as a basketball player, you suck. You suck. Just like Chris Paul and oh my leg.
He said F Facebook for allowing Bronsexuals on the platform.
You Bronsexuals.
Oh my gosh, that was
y'all are worse than Cowboy fans, and I'm talking about the non-thinking Cowboy fans that are fans of that Arlington football team who fucking sucks anyway.
But Snowman, the Cowboys already won the Super Bowl next year. Did you hear?
Them and you.
Oh my god.
Now, as I said, dear LeBron James, as a basketball player, you. Because the NBA lets you get away with stuff you had no business getting away with, like traveling perhaps. You, and you.
Oh gosh. Wow.
And get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Oh goodness.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronsexual Confessions.
Okay, I enjoyed that break. Did I miss anything?
Shut up!
What they say?
Oh my gosh.
Did you miss anything?
Well, did I? Did I miss anything?
You ain't got sense.
I will repeat my question that my grandchildren say to me. What they say?
The fact you actually said that you said F Facebook for allowing bronze sexuals on the platform, I was doing.
Come on, man. Come on.
Find the lie.
Man, he got me crazy in the background and laughing so hard, bro.
Find the lie.
Oh my gosh, that was
Find
hilarious.
the lie.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Cole,
Yes.
Mr. McCain, find the lie.
Oh gosh, that was too much.
Find the lie.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I
I thought Cool's bronze sexual comment was going to take me out, which it did, but still, I thought that was going to be it. Considering them fools are complaining about the refs last night, have the nerve and audacity to do that, but to tell Warriors fan be quiet about refs. Oh my gosh.
I'll say it again. Find the lie.
Oh gosh.
Some man might need to go to the corner for that. He might need to go to the corner.
He said, F you.
Why do I have to go to the corner? Why do I have to go stand in the corner?
Hey, I just want to say, Ryan McCarthy, that's a good one. Nickelback yodel kick.
That's Cole's creation.
That's me.
That's Cole's create. That's Ray Ray's
me.
creation.
But adding the Magneto on.
Yes, the Magneto is funny.
Yeah,
the Magneto is funny.
Playmaker, why do I need to? Wait a minute, Playmaker. Why do I need to go to the corner?
Playmaker even backs you up and says, "Snowman needs to go to the corner now."
But why?
You know why?
No, I don't.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know why I have to go to the corner.
You know what you just did.
What did I do?
Oh my, that was hilarious. That was great.
Okay, cool. Why are you looking at me like my dad used to look at me?
Why
are you looking at me like that?
Because you know what you did. You talking about what did I do?
What did I do? I told the truth and people telling me, look, I told the truth and people telling me to go to the corner. Huh?
As Facebook for letting homosexuals on the platform? Come on, Snowman. Come on, man.
Find the fucking lie.
Doesn't mean, even though it's not a lie, it doesn't mean you have to go to the corner for saying it.
I would
like when you're a kid and you say kiss my ass when you're 5 years old, the person may have needed to kiss your ass, but you still went to the corner.
Okay, Chris. Okay, Chris Bates Jr.
I'm saying that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
I couldn't hear what you said because you said kiss my ass and I fell out.
And then the playmakers summed it up in a nice way. You have no business bringing platforms into this.
Okay, I repeat my challenge. Find the fucking lie.
So as I was saying before, you are 12 years old, 11 years old.
As you were
and
saying
you tell
before.
somebody, I'm going to whoop your ass. Let's use that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They probably deserve to have said ass whooped. But you still get in trouble for saying
it. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get in trouble. Give me this camera. Well, I'm going to get in trouble for saying this. Hey, bronzexuals, kiss my entire...
Ray Ray Center will not be televised at this time, so that we can bring to you the following special presentation from LJPN.
Oh, Lord! Hold on to your seats, kids! We're going to church!
Yes, sir. Glory be unto him in the highest. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so honored to be back amongst all of you. For those who don't know me, I am the Right Reverend Dr. Bishop Pastor Deacon Wishing Aloysius Jenkins. The welcome back to my church, the Pentecostal Baptist, whatever the heck the name is, the 65th Tabernacle Church, but we all know it as the City Fifth. So glad that you're here. And oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of a couple business before we get to the sermon. Now, last week, you all were unfortunately a part of a scam. Yeah, see, my broadcast signal was hijacked. Yeah, that wretched roach Ray hijacked my broadcast signal. I was getting ready to give you a fire sermon.
No, you weren't.
When that Thunderbird sipping idiot decided to snatch my stuff. How dare he? How dare he stop the good news from being delivered to all of you? It upset me to my core.
What good news?
It upset me to my core. And the other bit of news. Now, John Morant decided to give his life to the 65th Tabernacle Church. So he decided to come to the City Fifth. But I told Buff Nigger, don't allow him to the building, because you don't know, he might be carrying firearms wherever he goes. Safety, young man, safety. Lord have mercy. This son of a so-and-so. Anyway.
Can I ask a question, Pastor?
Yes. Congregant, what is your question?
What in the all types of blue hell?
And we'll be back right after this.
LJPN is sponsored by HoFacts. Before she hoe, and you gotta know, tell her to show me the HoFacts.
Now it's time for today's sermon. And the sermon is titled, Setback Before a Comeback. That's right. Now I'm going to say it again. I said setback before a comeback. Hallelujah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all ready for this word? I know y'all ready for this word. Now, organist, hit me with something, please. Just hit me with anything. Hit me with it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Now, we should be in the mode of celebrating.
No,
because you see, our king conquered our king conquered the warriors, conquered them. That's right. It was as if David slayed Goliath. That's right.
And now this word from Next Level Pro Wrestling.
You're fired. You're fired. Hey.
For requirement purposes, give me 30 seconds.
Thursday nights are wrestling night on CSTV. Tune in every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific to see all the amazing Next Level Pro Wrestling stars on Thursday Night Throwdown on CSTVNow.com and the CSTV app on your Roku device.
Now let me explain.
This planet has been great to me. It's given me gifts that I can't even explain. It's given me adventures and memories I'll never forget. And Battleborn, I think, has given me the opportunity to go beyond and give something back. How can I be a better custodian to this planet and the place I live? That's where I am with Battleborn. Let's make the planet a better place.
I did that for requirement purposes because now the sermon is being picked up on the West Coast. That's the only reason I did that. Continue, sir.
Buff Negro, do your job.
He did.
Interrupting the word being brought. Anyway.
Shut up and
as I was saying, it was as if David slayed Goliath, and our king was David. And he shot that rock, and he hit that big ugly oaf right between the eyes, and they fell like a pair of 80-year-old woman's breasts, just all to the floor. Hallelujah. Thank you. See, we should celebrate that. That's right. That's right. Preach, Pastor. That's what I'm doing. Now sit down and shut up. Now, yesterday it was a bad sign because in the first half it looked as though our warriors, our wonderful gold and purple warriors, they fell down double digits to those nasty Nuggets. But just like nasty Nuggets, you just put them in the sink and you wash them out. Wash them out. And then once they get nice and clean, the Nuggets aren't nasty no more. The Nuggets are absolutely antiseptic and they can't harm you and hurt you. And although, yes, we fell 6 points to those nasty Nuggets, we now know that the Lakers are on their road to the finals.
No, they're not.
They're on their road to the Buff Negro, get them out.
Cap City.
You can't catch me.
Buff Negro, set him, get him out.
Hey, Buff Negro, you can't catch me, motherfucker.
Well, catch him out of here. Anyway, as I was saying. Yes, the Lakers lost by 6, but our team bounced back. We gonna do this. That's right. We believe that the Lakers are going to beat the Nuggets in 6 and go to the finals because it is a setback for a comeback. That is what it's about, ladies and gentlemen. This was a setback, but the comeback is coming because guaranteed it's just like when you got fired. You received your pink slip, and it was darkest before the dawn. It was as if when somebody decided somebody wanted to lie on you. It's like when somebody wanted to pull that trigger on you and just wanted to cap on you. You know, like what Ja Morant wanted to do in one of them IG live videos. It looks darkest before the dawn.
Speaking of dark,
just hold on. It is scriptural.
It's what?
It's scriptural when I say
what?
That it is scriptural when I say weeping endure for a night.
What?
But joy, I said joy comes in the morning.
What?
I said joy comes in the morning.
What?
And it will come this morning when the Lakers will unseat the Nuggets, go on to the finals, and then they will beat down either the Heat or the Celtics. Because it is a setback before a comeback.
Baseball break.
The 0-1. And Alvarez belts it deep to right.
Peach Presser, that's what I'm talking about. Woo, my goodness.
Hey!
Somebody interrupting my sermon. Don't interrupt my sermon.
You're done tooting. Baseball break.
Don't interrupt my sermon. Now, as I was saying. I am hopeful that my king will bring a championship, number 18, I may add, to the greatest franchise in all of the history.
Man, don't tell that lie.
And now, I would have the championship board, but I don't have it. But it's 8 more.
Why not?
8 more. 8 more. 8 more. That's all right. It's 8 more. 8 more. And we will see our king get his 5th ring. We don't care about the rest of the players on that team. Our king will have his 5th ring. That's all that matters.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Don't tell that lie.
Preach, Pastor. That's what I'm doing.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Talk to me.
Oh, brother.
Talk to me. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, let me wind this down. Talk to me.
Yeah, last night, Yo Kane took a big fat ass.
Mold him. To me.
Why the you lying?
Mold him. To me.
Listen to the voice. It ain't the Lord talking to you. It's the devil.
The
Buff nigger, buff nigger, get another nigger out of here.
The devil is a damn lie.
And get Snowman Braun level out of here too. We don't need them.
Me.
Now, as I was saying,
you can't.
We can moot you. Now, as I was saying,
no, you can't.
That's what I was saying. Now let me conclude by saying the following. It's great that we got Anthony Davis on the team. He doing a wonderful job. And he gonna usher the way for our king to be on the throne. Remember, it is a setback before comeback. Remember, it is darkest always before the dawn. And when the dawn comes, you ain't gonna remember the darkness. You're not gonna remember all of the L's that they took. You're gonna remember the W's. You're gonna remember how it was sweet. That's what you're gonna remember. And always remember that whenever you have this church backing you, the city, you always have a partner in life. Just like your king, LeBron James. Now, if you feel led to donate to the church fund still, the Bill's Church Building Fund still needs a little bit more. You can donate as you see on the following screen. The Cash App's there. $ Toadman, Dr. K50, or hashtag host Cole Johnson. That's right. All are welcome. Come on down. The church doors are open to any and all who want to serve. All I need is one. Will you be that one? Dance! It's great when the pastor comes.
Shut up. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they're simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, the pastor is, Cool McCain is, everybody in the chat is, and we hope you are too. Thanks for spending your morning with us. We'll do it all again tomorrow.
Eagles Elite, 8:30 p.m. Let's go.
That's right, tonight. That's right. And Cool Sports, 2 p.m. Eastern too.
Did you, Cool, 8:30? 8:30 tonight?
Yeah, 8:30 p.m.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
It'll be a dual stream because I'll pick it up on my channel as well, and the same with Cole Sports. We're out of here. See you tomorrow.